Hi there. Thanks for coming. Well, we can be sure of two things: death and taxes. And sometimes you can avoid taxes, but you can't avoid death. Something that's born will have to die. So this body came into being at some point. We'll have to leave it, because there is something that is us that is inhabiting this kingdom. People have wondered for a long time, what happens to us after death? Well, there's lots of answers and lots of non-answers, but there is always one certainty: that we are going to leave. People have answered this question about where do we leave for? How do we leave? What are the signs of leaving? And that's what I want to talk to you about in this little piece. Can you know the time of death? Well, yes and no. If you go into hospice situations, what people will tell you who work there is that a month or two before, people start to hallucinate and see things that aren't there. And that's true, because according to the Vedas, as the wound up spring of karma is winding down, unless you are realized at the time of death, you're going to go someplace else. And these hallucinations are really visions of the world you're going to. Of course, there's always the law of last thought, which I made a video of, and it's very interesting to me. Not many people have looked at it, because that is the most important law governing karma. What you think at the moment of death is where you will go. You think of your dog at the moment of death, there you go, you're a dog. The Vedas are full of stories that people that transmigrated through different animal forms, and what they saw at the moment of death determined where they went. But let's go back to people passing away and this winding down of the spring of karma and the consequent winding up where you're going to go, with the exception of the last thought. Another sign to know that your karma is winding down is to go look in a mirror. Use the little hand mirror will do fine. What you do is you look at your image. You need good light for this. And you want to see reflected off of the mirror in the middle of the eye, So you're looking at your eye in the mirror, and you can see your face. Except when about a month or so before you pass away, you can't see it. In some ways, I think that this, the idea that a vampire can't see themselves in the mirror, or people can't either, is that this is where that came from. As the energy disappears, the projection onto the reality we see out here gets lost. So you know for sure, within a month or two, you're going to be gone. I was talking to a lady the other day, and I told her about this because she was preparing for the funeral of her daughter. And she said, so we went to the mirror, and I showed her, I looked and showed her, and says, I can see it, here, this is my image. She says, no, I can't see it. It was a complete shock to me. I couldn't see it either. So, we'll see. So this is the signs, just to summarize. We are certain to leave sometime. To know for certain, there's two signs. The hallucinations is normal course of life going still, but a more sure sign that the karma has ended, even before the energy has gone. So you're a young person, is to look and see the image in the eye. If you can't see that, and you know you're going to be doing some dangerous activity, think very carefully on what to do, how to do it. Be prepared for the law of the last thought to go into operation. Thank you for listening.